Hey all, it's me, your hostess, Liberty, and today we're doing something a little different to my usual. Recently, the RPG Maker Game Jam was held, and I'm taking part as one of the judging panel. Yay! We talked about it behind the scenes, and it was agreed that streaming or recording our playthroughs of the various entries was allowed. So, I decided that I will record the various entries that I get to play and judge, and present both a video and general summary of each entry to the developers to enjoy. Now, I will not be talking about any part of the scoring process itself on video, only my reactions to the game and any feedback I may think of during the playtime. This means that there may be cuts here and there that you notice because I started going off track, started yapping a bit longer, and need to cut that part out. Anyway, this is as good a statement of intent as any, so let's jump into the game! Welcome back, guys! We're playing another game. It is St. Peter Memorial Hospital, and we always dash, always on. Let's jump into it! First day on the job and they didn't even send anyone to greet me. May as well ask around. Someone ought to know where I should go. Where am I? Oh, here I am. I'm a robot. Welcome to the St. Peter Memorial Hospital Clinic. Are you the new orderly? Maybe. The name's Sebastian Vincent Malone. Or SV Malone for short. But everyone calls me Sonny. Do you know where I'm meant to go for orientation? Not anymore, it's not. As your name tag says, you're a handyman now. I wouldn't go sharing your real name with just anyone in this place. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, as for orientation, just go to the break room and check what you meant to do on the bulletin board. Shouldn't someone show me where things are first? We're understaffed and swamped with work already. Just get going and figure it out. Okay. Sonny Malone Grappler, huh? A middle-aged man in a black security uniform raises an eyebrow as you approach. He somehow manages to look tired, wired, and uninspired simultaneously. His name tag says Watcher. Hey there, Sonny. Feeling a bit lost? How do you know my name? Your name? I'm just an old-timer who grew up under friendlier skies. If I happen to match your normal nickname, it's just a coincidence. Oh, Sonny, not Sunny. I'm new, what do I do? I mean, it's the break room, so you can just hang out here as long as you need. That being said, the bulletin board over there has tasks every day for all the employees, so you should probably check it while you're here. That seems like a really inconvenient way to run a facility. You're telling me. Why do we need a security guard in the hospital? You must be quite the optimistic sort if it's not self-evident why a place of healing might need protection. On a good day, I'm here to sit my ass and look official so no one gets funny ideas. Let's hope we don't have any bad days, yeah? Can I have a kiss? No. Alright, fine. 200 creds were found. These would theoretically be for storing things. Given that none of them are yours and they're all securely locked, you have no way of knowing if they're actually being used. Alright, what else is in here? The toilet. These walls are far too small for these tiles. They need to be 2 tiles high. Not 1 tile. On better days, you might be able to withdraw money. Unfortunately, you're broke. Phone. Okay. Alright. Well, calendar? Okay, duty board. Board contains instructions for the various staff at this hospital. 2 parts are relevant to you. New employees are to introduce themselves to the rest of the staff. Orderlies are to check on the patients and direct any problems to relevant personnel. They must be short on nurses. Alright. So, we have to introduce ourselves and... yeah. Again, head to the break room. Okay, I've already done that, lady. Alright, well, hi. Young man in front of you looks rough. A nasty scar runs across his face and his hands seem stained in rough red liquid. He busily fiddling with the hand of the door in front of him. Hello. Man turns to you with some surprise. His name tag says Cleaner. Seems pretty generic for a janitor. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Don't think you'd end up here of all places. Is there something weird about working for a hospital? Yeah, I suppose not. Anyway, what do you need, Sonny? I need to get Someone asked me, what's with the red scar makes you look very, oh, nothing. Okay. A young man stands in front of the bed, simply waiting for someone. It's hard to put a finger on what malady might be afflicting him, but you're not a doctor. His name's tag says Shadow. Hello there, Shadow. Do you need anything? Oh, how did you... Oh, right, the name tags. Well, actually, there is something. If my brother comes by, could you point him to my room? I guess they don't use names here, but he's a journalist and he wears glasses. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Okay. A medical worker is lugging a tank labelled Ether around on their back. The name tag says anesthesiologist. Well there, handyman. Hello. Has your milk ever curdled? Have you ever felt the rhythmic pulse of the churn? Have you seen the ways in which the spoilage can lead to new beginnings? Tell us, my boy. Sir, I'm an orderly. Do you need anything? The only thing I need is the grace of our Lord, the great Gouda. Right, don't be afraid to call us if anything changes. Good gracious. Found some cred. Man is milling around in the hall. His name tag says orderly. Hello, handyman. Hello, orderly. A woman is strolling through the hall. Her name tag says nurse. Afternoon, handyman. Hello, nurse. The young man sits on the edge of the bed. He seems twitchy and flinches whenever you so much as look at him too hard. His name tag says addict, which seems kind of rude even if it is true. Hey there. Hello, handyman at your service. Can you talk tank girl there into giving me another hit? My surgical scars are aching something awful, I swear. Are you messing with my choices somehow? What do you mean? Why would I have that kind of control over you? Hold on. Hang on, this conversation feels like it's getting off track. The young man gestures to you and you forget this conversation ever happened. What conversation? I don't remember a conversation happening. Huh? Okay. A stern middle-aged woman sits in the chair, jotting something on a clipboard every so often as you approach her. Her name tag says Poker Face. Ah, hello. Am I to presume you're the new hire for the day? Seems like it. Handyman as it goes. Marvellous. Now I meant to do a quick evaluation on all employees every so often. Are you prepared for yours? Sure. Marvellous. How are you feeling today? A bit nervous. Excellent. Question 2. If a tree falls in a forest and nobody's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes. I see. Can you prove it? Would you like me to do the math to show the audible vibrations would definitely be produced by a falling log, or do you have better things to do today? Fair enough. She scribbles something on her clipboard. Now then, what is your favourite colour? Blue. I see. She scribbles something on her clipboard. Marvellous. That concludes today's assessment. For your willingness to participate, I shall grant you a small blessing. Use it wisely. I've gained a level. Wait, you can do that? It's not as hard as you think if you know how. Can you teach me? No. Oh, and I'm also prescribing you some medication. Please use it responsibly. That's fucking bullshit. Stop that. Bad. Bad game dev. You're sending the wrong message. Psychiatrists do not give out medication all willy-nilly. That's just fucking bullshit. Don't even start with that narrative. That's fucking Okay, I'm just gonna rein it in, Liberty. It's just a game. It's just a game. But it's a shit mentality. It's just a game. It's just a game. If it was that easy, I'd be prescribed already. It's just a game. It's just a game. Alright. If it were that easy, my brother would be on so many meds. So many meds. He's fucking crazy. Okay, enough. Let's continue. The young woman wearing a security uniform sits on the couch. The revolver in her holster seems a bit out of place in this house of healing. Her name tag says Inspector. But the real problem wasn't my co-workers, it was the whole ecosystem, you know. There are a few dozen of us for thousands of civilians. Plus, you know, any of them could be armed, and nobody can be sure that they're all up there upstairs. But for some reason, I'm the bad guy for being nervous. Am I interrupting something? Oh dear, Inspector, it appears we'll have to save the rest of this for another time. You know, unless you want to share your innermost thoughts with this chap. Oh, if it's a bad time, I can come back. No, please. I mean, the new employee evaluations are a bit of a time-sensitive affair, so I'm afraid we'll have to table this discussion for now, Inspector. Please, young man, come over here and let's get this underway. I already did. I don't think we introduced ourselves. I suppose we didn't. Detective Diana Durrell, Longmont PD, or Inspector under the inane pseudonyms they're having us use here. Wow, you're just handing out your name? Why not? I'm a civil servant, not an undercover spy. You don't have to follow my lead if you don't want to. I'll tell you my name. Alright, Handyman, but my friends call me Sonny Malone. Sonny Malone, do you remember what happened at the Silver Sundown Hotel? Name feels familiar, but you can't seem to pin down why. Your left eye aches. We can leave that question for another day. No need to strain yourself. You have blood on your hands. What? What's it to you? Don't you fucking judge me. You don't know the life I've lived. Well, there, I just wanted to ask if you knew how to clean it off. Oh, nope. If I had hand sanitizer, dealt with it, then I would have gotten rid of it hours ago. Maybe ask a cleaning professional. Huh, if sins were that easy to cleanse, hell would be a very empty place. What? Oh, nothing. How'd you end up working here? I guess they need a police detail around here. No idea why I changed into this tawdry black uniform, but I plan to lodge a formal complaint at the station. Once I get out of here. Are we in hell? Cool, I'm already spoken for, but I'll pencil you in right at the end of the waiting list. You're 11th in line, by the way. Dang. I just got to kill the other 10. Warning, room under maintenance. Only specifically designated staff allowed beyond this point. Also, it's blocked by a metal cage. Hey, janitor, do you know how to get rid of blood stains? What's with thread stuff? Yeah, it looks like blood, I know. It's annoying, but only inconvenient. At least according to the higher-ups. They say it shouldn't interfere with doing our jobs. Okay, but why is it there? What, never heard of a metaphor? It's pretty blunt as far as they go. Wait, does that mean you've killed people? The scarred janitor clicks his tongue and shoots a pair of finger guns at you before returning to the lock. That scar makes you look very distinguished. My girlfriend tells me that same. You should probably be a bit more careful with comments like that, though. Who knows how people might react. I'm level 2 now, so cool, I guess. The doctor stands by in surgical gear. The name tag just says surgeon. How enlightening. Howdy do there, handyman. Hello, surgeon. A young woman in medical scrubs stares in annoyance at the blood-soaked surgical area nearby. Her gloves are soaked in red liquid despite her efforts to shake them off. Her name tag says Sawbones. Fiddlesticks, how am I supposed to work like this? Hello, the name's Handyman, I guess. Anything I can do to help? Oh, yes, Handyman. Apparently I go by Sawbones now. No prizes for guessing what my job is. As for help, for some reason my hands have been dripping with blood all day and I just can't work without clean hands. It's because of the murders. Excuse me? Yeah, it's a metaphor or something apparently. I assume you know who you killed and why, but that's apparently why it happens. What? No, I'm a doctor. I would never. Really? Never? Sawbones cringes and glances around, stepping back a bit. It was an accident, and even if it wasn't, he would have deserved it. Doc, I don't have a clown in this circus. I'm just telling you what I found out. Apparently shouldn't stop you from doing your job. Well, thanks anyway. I guess I'll get back to work. Okay, so everyone here's a murderer. Heidi-ho, handyman. Seems like we're locked in. Oh no, I hope your cat's doing okay. Yeah, me. How do you know about my cat? What are you talking about, Sonny? I don't know anything about no cat. But you just said... never mind. I'm too tired to deal with this right now. Okay. Is this part of my subconscious? Alright, I can't talk to them any further. Hey, I have a prescription for something? Alrighty then, give it here. Dealer takes the paper from you and looks it over. Oh, yes, here you go. Hands you a child-safe bottle containing a single dose of medicine. The old man sits at the counter dressed in a pharmacist's coat. His eyes seem kind, but something about him rubs you the wrong way. Hey there, son, what you buying? Buying? I work here. Do I really have to pay for the medicine? Not if you're getting something prescribed to a patient, but you're not, are ya? Oh. Empathy supplements? We'll leave them alone until we know what we need. No. Alright. Okay. Toilets. Wonderful. There's some creds over there. There's no music in this game, if you're thinking that there's music. But there's not. The janitor is busy mopping the utility room. The name tag says janitor. Very helpful. Hey there, handyman. Hello, janitor. Okay. Hey, do you have a brother? What? Yeah, do you know him? I think he might be one of the patients. You should go see him when you get a chance. Oh, okay. Let him know. I'll stop by when I can. This valve probably shuts off at the steam pipes, keeping the building warm. At least it would in winter. Messing with it now would be a bit pointless given that it's July and the boiler isn't even on. Janitor is busy mopping. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've introduced myself to everybody. I need to go in that room. That's real unfortunate. Lock's busted. Can you fix it? So look like I'm doing. I reckon the thing's gonna need a professional locksmith and they won't be available till tomorrow. Well, thanks anyway. Hey, I told your brother. Seems like he's actually working here now. He said he'll visit soon. Oh, thank goodness. You seem concerned about him. It's been 3 weeks. I feel like I need to give him one last goodbye. Oh, jeez, is your diagnosis that bad? Something like that. Why Shadow? I didn't make the label, but probably because my brother is always the biggest name in the house. The hero, the champion, the breadwinner. I was just there. Kind of makes it hard to be one's own person, you know? Also, kind of a dick move to make that my moniker, but whatever. Why's he got blood on his hands? Not really. He never hurt a soul. I mean, he's a journalist, so maybe someone was hurt by something he revealed? Sorry, he never liked to talk about work, so that's about all I've got. With a jawline like that, you could be a model. It feels kind of inappropriate for a medical worker to say to a patient, so... Yeah, I'm just hitting what I can, you know? Okay, the anesthesiologist does not help with anything. One time, I lost my job and ran right into a new one after that actually paid more. Does that count? Brilliant, my boy. It seems the great Gouda has shined upon you indeed. Can I use your window real quick? Pardon me? I think I need to get outside. Can I use your window? I see no reason why not. Just don't hurt yourself, my son. So you worship the big cheese. Indeed, that is one of the many pseudonyms used to refer to the great Gouda. Cool. Sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. That being said, the great Gouda doesn't really believe in the traditional religious dynamic of corruption, so... Okay, thanks, I got it. In other words, get on board, boy. Yeah, let me climb out. Well... Hi. Young woman's body stands in front of an easel, smearing paint to create a crude facsimile of a human body. Would presumably be easier if her face wasn't floating several feet away. Her name tag has the word star. Excuse me, miss. Try to get to her attention. Ah! The young woman screams at you, likely brush past her. Right behind you, the door slams open. The custodian who'd been working on the door bursts through, wielding an old kitchen knife. Here, I thought you were the better sort, Sonny. Should have kept your hands to yourself. What? I didn't do anything! Vinny! Please! I didn't do shit! Sorry, Hannah. Just wanted to make sure nothing happened. Hey, didn't you say the lock was broken? Say a lot of things. Well, can I take out the trash now? Sure, I mean, you could have just asked. I am a custodian, technically. Marvelous. Beautiful young woman's face is chatting with her brother as you approach. A few feet away, her body is pantomiming to accentuate her words. As you get close, her eyes lock to you. Hey, Sonny, how does everyone seem to know my name? What do you mean? We've been working together for almost a year. Your left eye hurts like hell. Oh dear, no need to push yourself. I'm sure it'll come to you soon. Do you need anything? No, I'm all good. Glad to hear it. Okay. What are you up to? Well, I've already conquered the world of film, so obviously I should broach into new art forms. I call this one Anatomy of the Soul. Her body gestures to her anatomical painting. You notice that all the organs have been labelled with names like yearning and alacrity in lieu of their actual monikers. I feel like that might be falling into a bit of a grey area as far as plagiarism is concerned. That's the human body. Who would I be plagiarizing? God? I was going to say the artist who made the diagram you're copying. Why does your name tag say star? Because I am a star? Her body taps on her temple. Those paparazzi chumps can call me a starlet if they want, but I'm already in Hollywood Boulevard, baby. I keep hitting it too fast. Someone should let heaven know. Sonny, it's good to still yourself. Good to see you're still yourself. Her body pantomimes pinching her nose and rolling her eyes. At least you think that's what she's doing, as it's rather hard to be sure when her face isn't there. What you looking at? I'm leaving. Okay. Well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Can I rest or something? Like, this is the most... I don't know what to do. So what, I just keep talking to people until nothing happens? Orderly. Hello, handyman. Hello, orderly. Okay, fine. We've talked to them. Have you found anything? You tried washing your hands? Wow, wee zowsy. No way. If only I could try soap and water. Okay, of course. I've washed my hands before. The blood just comes back. Maybe get new gloves? But we're down to our last 20,000 of the things. We can't afford to waste them. I'm kidding. I've changed my gloves 3 times and the blood somehow materializes on them. Like some kind of biblical plague. Hardy har har. Just go find out what's going on. It's the murders. Okay, fine. Can I have one of those, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. This game, I don't know. What do I do? Like, it has no leading... Hey, journalist. Muckraker, apparently. I'd shake, but my hands are, well, you've got eyes. Bit of an old-timey name. Maybe, but it's pretty apropos, considering I'm used to be a journalist. What got you into the floor mopping game? Hell if I know. If I was going to apply to work at a hospital, I think I'd apply for something like admin, not custodial. The trash is dealt with. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Probably literally. Literally, did you know Cleaner was going to attack anyone who went in there? Could have at least warned me. Oh, geez, I assumed he was just looking for me. He's pretty protective of his sister, and after what happened at the Silver Sundown, it's hard to blame him. Why would he be looking wait, what happened at the Silver Sundown? Have you been under a rock for the past month? It's been all over the news. Here, I think I've got an article from a few days ago. He pulls a newsprint out of the pocket of his overalls. The article is from some tabloid rag, reporting on the murder of a young starlet in a hotel room. It's hard to focus on the text of the article because of the immense pain in your left eye as if it were melting in its socket. Muckraker quickly tucks away the paper. You don't look so good there, buddy. Might be worth asking the pharmacist for some painkillers. I'll keep that in mind. Have you ever killed anyone? What? No, I'm a paladin of truth. The only weapon I've ever carried is the written word. You don't need to be much of an empath to read the guilt on his face. You suspect he's not entirely upfront. Buddy, I will call HR. Aww. I think I've met everyone who matters. I should be good to clock out now. No, I need painkillers, apparently. Hey, old man, I need some painkillers, please. Thanks. Alright, let's save the game. Alright. It's time to clock out. Hey, I'm leaving now. Approach the door, preparing to head home after your shift. Unfortunately, the door doesn't open as you pull the handle. Hey, is there something wrong with this door? No, it's working fine. Then why can't I open it? Yeah, because your shift's not over yet. But I did all my tasks. I don't make the rules, Sonny. I just tell them. Maybe check the bulletin board again. Also, did I miss this chest this whole time? Alright, bulletin board. What now? Have a good night. We hope to see you all tomorrow. How helpful. Oh, there's someone here. Damn it, did I really only pack one set of clothes? I am not ready to spend the night here. You can't clock out either? No, it seems we may be stuck here for the night, so I already picked out some plush toys we can use as pillows. Might as well get some shut-eye while you can. You get a sinking feeling that things won't be the same when you wake up, but this bear's cotton-filled tummy would make a great pillow. Go to sleep. Feel yourself drifting off through an endless starry sky. What life have you lived? What path have you carved? How did you carve your name into the bark of the world tree? In your case, the answer was simple. You didn't. You spent your life without a single accolade or accomplishment. None would call you a hero or a villain, just another dull face in the crowd. Seemed you were destined to live a life of quiet desperation, but then fortune bit you, slamming one door in your face while opening another at your side. After being injured in a particularly rough MMA bout, you ended up with a hospital stay long enough to lose you your job, but your time in martial arts won you an even better paid job working as security. Guarding some starlet by the name of Hannah Delure? Easiest job you've ever had. The real question wasn't whether you could do it, but how you deal with the boredom from sitting around all day. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months with nothing happening. It seemed like things were going smooth as satin. Hey, Sonny, could you go grab me some ice from the machine? I've got to keep you safe. Well, if you don't do it, then I'll have to. And the paparazzi will eat me alive. How safe will I be then? That's not my job. Come on, just this once for me. It could be dangerous. Oh, don't worry. It's just around the corner. I'll call for you if you need help. Don't you worry. What? No. Come now. Would that really have been better? We don't need ice. What? Why are we drinking this beer lukewarm? Come on. Fine. You felt a sharp pain in your left eye. I'm awake. Hi. Nothing more than handyman. Morning, I see you did some decorating. Some loon tried to break in during the night. Had to barricade the door to keep you and the girls safe. Jeez, what's going on out there? Dunno, but make sure you don't go out there alone. All of us? The halls might get a bit crowded. As you can see, the shrink's already set up a new office over there, and these old bones will only slow you down, so it'll just be you, Sawbones, and Sandman. Who the fuck's Sandman? Any idea how we could get out of here? What, tired of your accommodations already? Well, you could try climbing over the sofa. Ha-dee-ha, I'm in out of the building. I believe you already know about the one place where you can see the sky. Maybe that's a way out. Better than nothing, I suppose. Go fish. Damn it. Got any threes? Here you go, you filcher. Got any sixes? Go fish. Everything alright over here? As fine as it can be under the circumstances. Let us know when you're ready to go. Alright, I guess I've got to talk to you? Please, handyman, have some professionalism. Okay, fine. Good morning. Are you ready for today's evaluation? Sure. Marvellous. What best describes your current mood? Qualmish. Interesting. What is the sound of one hand clapping? Snaps fingers. Interesting. Time for our final question. What is your cat's name? Fritter. What? She jots something on her clipboard. Marvellous, that concludes today's assessment. Here's your blessing and your prescription. Oh boy. Alright, we're ready to go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Alright. Right, let's go then. Okay. Hey, receptionist lady. Wretched receptionist. Welcome back, handyman. Good lord, what happened to you? What happened? Nothing. I've always been like this. You just finally wake up, Sonny. Ha ha. Well, that's kind of disturbing. Takes one to know one, Delia. Why don't you show everyone what you got under that mask, huh? Keep your mitts to yourself. Oh. Clean the blood. Oh, I should probably look for a custodian. Hey. You got something on your face. What? Alright. Cool. Alright. Well, that's gonna be so tomorrow. I mean, there's still other stuff to find, right? Can't just leave yet. Cursed nurse. Looks like we've got a medical emergency. We need an IV stat. I see. Alright. Do we need to find the other people? Disorderly orderly. Carefully. Oh, okay. I'm just worried about the other characters, you know? Sure, you alright? Gods, I don't think it would be this bad. You okay? I've been better, as have they. He gestures at the pool of blood splayed across the floor. Didn't think you had it in you. I don't know if that's a compliment, but do you know of any way I can stay? The break room. Thanks. Alright. Cool. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Do 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 do. Oh, sadistic surgeon. Okay, never mind. I mean, that's gonna need some stitches. Bitches get them. That's fine. Alright, level 2s. Nice. Okay, there's no one here. Pharmacy, how are you looking? Oh, people are fine here? Star's body is currently caressing the leaves of the plant next to her. Hey, handyman, how are you holding up? Well, I've been doing fine, could be better. Could certainly be worse given the number of rounds Inspector has fired into the hallway. Your brother seems pretty convinced, but that can't be right, can it? I'm no theologian, what could I know? Even if we're to presume that he, Dealer, and I deserve to be here, what about you and Sonny? As best I can tell, you don't have a bad bone in your body. Hey there, hope we're not interrupting anything. Just some casual existentialism as you do. Oh, hey Diana, I almost didn't recognize you. Leslie, how did you end up here? Oh, do you not remember? You got real drunk and your co-workers called me to pick you up. Oh god, no, they put me in a car with you? What's wrong with Sandman? She seems like she wouldn't hurt a fly. It's not a matter of hurt. The girl drives with a lead foot and a complete disregard for traffic. Hey, I'm not that bad. We've known each other since college, and I can name 4 different cars that you've totaled. I'd wager there's at least half a dozen more I don't know about. Okay. I will say the writing in this game is pretty good. Now look here, old man, I don't care how mad you are at me, I don't care how much you hate Spectre, and I really don't care how much you care about Community. If you ever threaten my sister again, even as a joke, I will carve out your eyes. If not with a knife, then with a spoon, or lacking both with my fingernails. As if threats or promises have any worth coming from a fucking traitor. Oh, that's rich. You wanna moralize this shit? Newsflash, we're in the same pit here. You know better than me, and we wouldn't both be here. Where is that? Hell, baby. You don't live the kind of life I've lived and expect to go to heaven, so all the rest of you must be rotten to your souls. Oh, thank God, someone who's not having a nervous breakdown. Hello, handyman. Hold that thought. What makes you think you were dead, cleaner? Riddle me this, handyman. What's the last thing you remember before getting to this hospital? Getting ice from the ice machine. The last thing I remember. He glances over at his sister across the room and makes a belated effort to lower his voice. It's not the kind of thing a person survives, and certainly not something that gets them a new career in the custodial arts. Whatever this place is, it's no place for the living. Hey, so, treated you like my own son, boy, and this is how you repaid me? Had a deal, Don. You pay me and keep my sister safe, and we keep doing business. You didn't hold up your end of the bargain. Accidents happen. How was I supposed to control some renegade from another family? Sorry, are we interrupting something? Nothing that can't wait. What do you need, handyman? I got a prescription. Alright. Looks like I left it in my other pants. No prescription, no free drugs. I'd like to shop. Yeah, let's get some painkillers. Okay. Alright, and anxiety. Sure. Apparently I'm supposed to be taking these. Alright. Okay. Even if we're to presume he, dealer, and... Okay. Yep, she's saying the same shit. Alright. Let's see if we can find the cleaner dude. The brothers. We've got to find the brothers. Hey. Janky janitor. Well, that's going to be sorted tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I could just... No? Can't mess with that? Can't mess with this? Okay. Fine. Maybe the brothers are in the other room. This one. Hey. Oh, welcome, my children. Are you okay, Father? Things seem to be going hell in a handbasket. I run into a few of these demons thus far. Nothing the pastor of the Great Gouda can't handle, but I do worry for you lot. Send him... You got supplies? No, send him to the break room. Would really ease our minds if you could move to the break room where we've set up a safe zone. Very well, I'll take my flock and meet you there if that helps. His flock is teddy bears. Okay, well, he's a bit crazy. It's fine. Hey, brothers. Morning, handyman. Rough night? You could say that. Anything I can do to help? Do you know a way out of here? The balcony past the window here isn't too high up. Maybe you could just hop down without getting hurt. That might be a bit rough with this tank on my back. I think I saw someone tying something to the railing out there. Maybe you could use it to climb down. Just spitballing. I don't seem particularly alarmed, especially for a patient trapped in a hospital. I mean, I don't think I'm in any danger. He can't die in a dream after all. He's been rattling this nonsense all night. You can just ignore him. Morning, folks. As I'm sure you could surmise, it's been quite a night. Can you help us clean the blood around the hospital? That's today's job? Figures, sure, but I need to find somewhere to put Shadow while I'm away. The pharmacy seems pretty secure. Alright. Oh, come on, how much does this place get dirty? Alright. Might as well clean all the blood up while we can. Why not, right? Do 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 do. How you guys going in here? Oh, welcome back. Do you need anything? What provisions do you have? Holy buttermilk. Sure, we'll take 2 of these. Accidents happen and consequences result. If we're to face the world at its worst, we must learn to accept these consequences, even when they aren't our fault. Okay, is that relevant? At least the snack machines still work. That's good to know. All staff, clean up the bloodstains. Protect the patients. Auspicious, no? Huh. Alright. Well, we're out again. Are there any blood... Do I need to beat you? Alright. No. Okay, you're fine. Cool. Let's go room to room and clean up everything in the hospital. That place looks clean. What about this room? There's no blood here. There's some blood here. This room? Yeah, there's a bit of blood. Wait till you see the surgery, mate. It is covered. So is in here. Alright, there's some blood on the wall here. And there's some blood here. There we go. Good job. Making nice, killing, cleaning shit up. Nice. Yeah, we've got some blood over here. I think. No? Okay. I thought there was blood on this curtain, but I guess you can't clean that. Alright. This place is clean. I think that's everywhere, right? Nice and tidy? Nice and tidy. Okay. Yep. Clean in here. Alright. Now we can go out to the windows, I guess. Alright. Someone's tied a rope. Climb down. What? Oh, shit. Well, so much for that plan. Now what? There's no way to escape. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's go to sleep. It was the first vacation she'd been able to take in months. Sure, Hannah had been able to attend parties and take short breaks while on the job, but it's not the same. Everything had been perfectly planned. The itinerary was fully mapped. The reservations had been made under a pseudonym to maintain anonymity. It should have been as stress-free a vacation can be, at least for her. Then that rat-fink paparazzi Charlie Dopp caught a whiff of it. Docks the poor girl in some sleazy rag, spinning a yarn about her running off with her bodyguard in a moonlight rendezvous. As a steadfast and determined bodyguard, you suggested rescheduling. Vacation could wait, and reservations could be cancelled, but Hannah insisted that she wouldn't let them take her break away. If we run away every time they spot us, how will we ever catch a break? Well, you could have changed the location or something, girl. It was a day like any other when you went out to get ice from the machine, cooling off after a trip to the theatre to watch something Hannah hadn't starred in, when you heard a gun go off. Hannah, are you okay? A young man was standing in the doorway when you arrived. When he saw you, he said just 6 words. Bad day to be working, sonny. Last thing you remember was a bullet ripping through your eye. Ugh. Morning. Is it over yet? Can we go home now? Yes. What? We could go home? No, check the bulletin board. Okay. Board's instructions updated. Judgment is nigh. Report to basement for judgment. Star's body is pretending to read a book. Given that said book is a thesaurus and the wrong way around to read to boot, it looks unlikely that any actual reading is happening. Hey, handyman, my brother had something to talk about with Inspector, so he left me here for the moment. Quite the vote of confidence coming from him. I guess he must trust these chuckleheads more than his old bones. What do you think of the other patients? Shadow seems fine, though he doesn't seem to talk much, and the only thing he wants to talk about is his brother. I think he might have some insecurities. Father seems eccentric. As a God-fearing Christian, obviously I'm obligated to say his God's not real, but his faith does seem to grant him power all the same. Addict, well, he definitely seems to have a lot on his mind, but he seems pretty cagey about it. I don't know, I guess they seem fine. Generally harmless, if nothing else. Oh. Let's What's up with your face? What's up with your face? You know I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I don't know. I know I didn't get an injury like this, so maybe it's something to do with being an actor? Sure, we can figure it out eventually. It can be pretty convenient, though. Well, and pretty annoying. Depends on the day. Hey, Handyman, my brother had something to talk about with the inspector, so he left me here. Quite the vote of confidence. You must trust these chuckleheads. Okay. Ugh, if I'd known getting sober would be like this, might have reconsidered. Honestly, fair. Oh, hello, children. How can this servant, There's no beginning or end. There's only an endless succession of now. One moment feeding into the next ad infinitum. Thanks. Morning. Is it over yet? Okay. Alright. Oh wait, I've got to talk to the psychiatrist. Let's get this over with. Marvellous, then let us begin. Which best describes your current state of mind? New York. Oil or tallow? Tallow. Oh, your car runs on tallow? You glare at her. Do you consider yourself a good person? Yeah. I see. Care to elaborate? Humility is a virtue, and I've lived about as humbly as one can while doing no wrong. So if I'm going to hell, then so must about 3/4 of the human population. Ah, I see. Marvellous. That concludes today's assessment. Here is your blessing and your prescription. Oh, well, I should probably take my anxiety dampeners. Sure. Alright. Oh, well, she's not there. Oh, we've got to go to the basement, do we? All the ways of... Well, this isn't the basement, but... Hey, what's up? Well, I'm sorry, I figured I was cutting you a break, giving you an easy win. Might have been the only decent thing I've done that didn't involve my sister. Well, it didn't. I was already in hot water, and after 2 months of investigation with no evidence turning up, the case suddenly gets closed. Not through any effort of mine, but because the perp offed himself and left behind a written confession. Gave me a pink slip the next day. Plus, I mean, you kind of left me hanging, you know. Well, sorry, but you know it was never going to work. What, did you think I could just hand in a resignation from the mob? That Don would be cool with it? You could have entered witness protection, and the justice system wouldn't have put you to death if you could help bring down the mob. And then what? We were just going to move out to some small town and pop out some kids? Our past would have just disappeared if we had ignored them? Face it, our little game of cat and mouse may have been fun, but it was always a pipe dream. Some days it feels like the only way it could have gone well is if this kitty had never started playing with her food. Vinny points a finger at Diana. Your sister's almost right, you know. You do need someone to believe in you, but it's not her and it's not me. The person you need is yourself. If you don't think you can change, you never will, and I just can't help with that. I'm sorry. Oh, so they had a relationship. I see. Interesting. Hey, Mr. Drago. Hey, bro, what's our account number again? I've already tried withdrawing money on multiple of these ATMs. It always comes up with some error. Dang. I'm not sure they accept conventional currency anyway. Seems like everything in this hospital takes these creds. Why do they even have these things? I don't know, maybe they like the aesthetic. Where's your brother at? There's only one of you in here. Well... into the basement, I guess. Oh, great. Wait, how did you beat us here? It'll make sense soon, Handyman. Are you ready for the judgment? Sure. Excellent, then let us begin. What? Are you... That's it? That's... Really? I'm not the one you need to talk to right now, kid. What does that mean? Exactly what it sounds like. It's time to determine my judgment. But why am I being judged? Because that's why you're here. Each of us is a soul who did not fit neatly into the moral dichotomy. Handyman, the unremarkable, you failed to make a mark in life and were arguably never even given a chance to. Few would expect much of you. Perhaps, though you could surpass those humble expectations when put in a position of leadership, one can only find out by letting the rubber hit the road. Sawbones the corrupted, you swore on oath to do no harm and betrayed it over personal scruples. Put in the position to take lives again, would you? Muckraker the zealot, devoted to your craft and your brother, but reckless in the consequences of your actions. Would you still do a job you didn't respect? And Sandman the naive, not self-aware enough to recognize your own shortcomings, but what would you do when you knew you had no idea what you were doing? So I repeat, are you ready for judgment? No. Nobody ever is. Unfortunately, judgment comes whether you're ready or not. Okay, but hear me out. Ah, there's no need, my children. If you'll welcome the great Gouda in your heart, it shall welcome you into its own. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like holy buttermilk is the way to get out of hell. I have the holy buttermilk. Fear me. I doubt this changes anything. But you know, I'm just checking. Hey, I've got some holy buttermilk. Yeah, sure. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, that was definitely a game. I don't know if it's got multiple endings or not. I don't imagine so. I feel like I did everything that there was to do. Like, I cleaned everything, I went in the window, I talked to everybody, I did what was on the lists, I protected everybody. If there were, it would be via the psychologist's answers, like questions and answers, but I don't feel like they'd make much of a difference, because it's like personal fucking bullshit, you know? It's, I don't know, I'm very confused. For the most part, the writing was good. That end part feels like a cop-out, honestly. Yeah, feels a bit like a cop-out. Anyway, that was St. Peter Memorial Clinic. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to try and see if there's any endings by playing it yourself, you're more than welcome to. Please let me know in the comments if there are. And yeah, you can find a link to it in the description below. Go and give the devs some love, and I will catch you in the next one. See you guys!